It's time for Evanston Red Devil Sports live on mylocalradio.com. Evanston Red Devil Sports is brought to you by Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, Uintah County School District Number 1, Bear River Dental, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Western Wyoming Community College and Uintah BOCES Number 1. Ready. Mountain West Business Solutions, Evanston Regional Hospital, Cache Valley Visitors Bureau, Dr. McKay Frankum, the Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, Westar Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, Freeway Tire, the Come On In Casper, and by Dr. Todd Hoover.
Welcome inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer online at mylocalradio.com, as today is the first round of regional soccer for the Evanston Red Devils. If they win this one, they go to state next week. But if they lose today, their season is over, as they'll be taking on the Rock Springs Tigers. Last time these two teams got together, 2-1. Rock Springs won that the first game, 4-1 in Evanston. It's an interesting matchup because two teams that are pretty evenly matched. If you watched the last game, I'd say that they're pretty even back and forth, as these two teams are going to play for the third time. One thing going in the Red Devils' favor is that it's hard to beat a team 3 times in one season, but that's what the Tigers are going to try to do here in the first round of the 4A regional tournament, live from Star Valley. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer online at mylocalradio.com. All a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Do something good for yourself. Give your home a new look. At Cazin's Furniture in Evanston, their friendly staff will help you make your home a peaceful and beautiful place to be. Comfortable furniture, appliances, artwork, lighting, and accessories work together to create an enjoyable and inviting atmosphere in your home. Make your living and sleeping space a wonderful place to be with brands like Serta, Ashley, GE, and more. Visit Cazin's Furniture, 941 Front Street, Evanston.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh-made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
The very best place to stay when you visit Evanston, Wyoming is the Best Western Dunmar Inn. This amazing hotel is located on 10 beautiful acres and offers clean, comfortable rooms with amazing beds, a fitness center, an outdoor pool, open in the summer, and a wonderful on-site restaurant that provides a complimentary breakfast with every stay, all at an affordable rate. Whenever your travels bring you to Evanston, Wyoming, make all your room reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, 1601 Harrison Drive.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It's time for the Cazin's Ace pregame show. As it's time for our news and notes sections on the Cazin's Ace pregame show. And we talked about earlier in the broadcast that these two teams have played twice already this year. 2-1 at Rock Springs last time these two teams played. 4-1 in Evanston the first time they played, as the Red Devils had a little bit better of an outing against the Tigers last time out. If you think back to that Rock Springs game, the second one, the first goal for the Tigers clanked off the crossbar and then it hit Lichty in the back as he was trying to make the play, and it went in. So a tough break goal there, and then another one off the crossbar right to a Rock Springs player. They're able to bang it home for their second goal. So if you're the Red Devils, you can kind of clean those up. Those are a couple of bad luck plays. The first one for sure. Second one, if you can maybe box out a little bit better in the box, then you can kind of negate both of those goals, as those are both negatable. If you're the Red Devils, you have to feel pretty good about your chances in this one. This is the Rock Springs team that I think the Red Devils played one of their best games of the year against, as that 2-1 game. They played pretty good defensively. But for the Red Devils, they're going to have to be a little bit better. Chance to go to Rock Springs next week. That's where the state tournament will be held. Winner of this one advances to the state tournament. They'll also advance to play tomorrow, as we'll get you who they will play tomorrow. Riverton currently on the field playing Star Valley. Riverton up 5-0. As tomorrow's matchup, it will be the winner of this game will play the winner of Kelly Walsh and Riverton. That is being played at Jackson right about now, I believe. So a date with probably Riverton, or excuse me, probably Jackson, on the line today. As we come back, we'll hear from head coach of the Evanston Red Devils. It's Coach Brian Richens as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer online at mylocalradio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
With over 45 years of experience, Dr. Casey Davis at Davis Chiropractic can provide you with a whole range of services, including spinal adjustment, cold laser treatments, platform vibration therapy, and more. Davis Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
We offer rebates on energy-saving products and equipment for our customers. For example, your home's heating and air conditioning system draws significant amount of electricity during certain times of the year. We offer cash back for heat pumps, which use energy-efficient technology to heat and cool your home. We also offer rebates on appliances and smart accessories like smart plugs and smart switches. Really, for anything that draws electricity in your home, we usually have some type of rebate to offer you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
The tires you drive on matter. Tire quality and condition affect overall safety and how your vehicle performs. Having the right air pressure in your tires even affects gas mileage. Don't trust your tires to just anybody. Choose Freeway Tire to handle all your vehicle maintenance, including regular tire checks and rotation. When it comes to your vehicle, choose the team that really knows tires. Freeway Tire in Evanston. Stop in today.
Aaron Poling here with Coach Brian Richens for the Jake Major with the Bullock Agency pregame coaches show on Cazin's Ace pregame show. And Coach, it's the week of regionals. You guys have Rock Springs. It's an exciting time. You guys were able to play them to a 2-1 loss at their place, but that game was, when we talk about game of inches, you know, a bad bounce off a crossbar off the keeper into the net, and then another bounce off the crossbar that happens to land at the foot of one of their players. Those are the two goals that you guys conceded. So you kind of played pretty well against Rock Springs last time out. That has to give you some confidence going into the regional game, no?
Yeah, I remember that at the end of that game, the guys were really frustrated and down. And I just had this feeling of I was just so proud of the way they battled, and had this satisfaction of the way we played. I just remember this. There's just like a feeling, not like we'd won, but like we'd done something really well, and some things really well. And I had a premonition then that this was probably going to be a team we were going to see again at regionals. I was hoping to not see them again. The what happened with us against Natrona County did get us off our track a little bit, but we've had a great week of practice, and we're excited about Rock Springs and the opportunity to play there.
So where have you seen your program build from the start of the season? Because I think this is a much better team today than, game one at Star Valley. Where have been the improvements?
I mean, I talked to the guys last night. We were talking about the positive or the competitive advantage that positivity brings. And so we had each one of them look at each other, the guy sitting by them, and then write down some specific attribute that they saw in their teammate, and then give that to that teammate. And I asked them to hang them up on their mirrors. But then I followed that up with just how proud I am of them. This is a team with nothing but question marks coming in. We had 3 returning starters, only 2 of which were going to be playing in the same positions they played in last year. And one of those, even, we were changing formation. So his position was going to be the same, but his role was going to change. And so when you take 10 guys and put them in different positions, brand new spots, guys that had never had varsity experience, your expectation of that group is not going to be very high. And what they've been able to do, and the conversations we're having now about, being really precise in the offensive attack and movement in the back and the communication they have on the field, I feel like they've just, I don't know, they've just grown up right before our eyes. It's really, really an impressive group of guys in their effort and their willingness to be coached.
So you guys have an opportunity against Rock Springs, like we mentioned, a couple of really close games. How do you get your kids to focus in? Because it's going to take an intense level of focus to be able to come out on top, especially as the underdog. How do you get your team to focus in for this week of practice?
I don't think focus is going to be too difficult. We've had a good week of practice. I think it's pushing away the nerves and just being able to play relaxed in the game that you want to play. I think you got to be able to manage that more than anything else. It's unlike any other game that I know of in high school sports where you win, you get to play some more, and if you lose, you're done. Mm-hmm. And so the pressure that comes with that, it is significant. It's significant. And so being able to manage that pressure, I think, is the important thing. And truly, at the end of the day, Rock Springs has more of that pressure on them than we do. We are coming in as a 6th seed, the lower seed. We were eliminated last year. They were also, but they were the 3 seed and got eliminated last year. And so I know they won a lot more than what they got last year. And so they're going to come out with some intensity, but they're also going to bring some anxiety along with them because of the way we played them there. So I think if we can manage our anxiety, we can get some positive things going early. Things will fall our way.
This game we played at Star Valley High School at the field that you guys opened your season on. So almost very fitting that you guys will start the season there, and hopefully you'll end it on Saturday, or end the regular or the regional season on Saturday at Star Valley. Do you think there's an advantage playing there, or do you think it really matters? Because both teams are going to have to travel to the field.
Yeah, I don't know that there's a ton of advantage other than, well, I guess we both kind of live in the same format. All 3 of us, Star Valley, us, and Rock Springs, have very similar track surrounding soccer field setups. I think the Star Valley field is probably maybe more like ours than Rock Springs is, but it's, the advantage I think will be just that it feels like Star Valley is it is kind of a second home to me. And since I have so much family there and grew up there, but yeah, I'm happy to be playing there. It's a beautiful spot, and I don't know that it gives us necessarily much of an advantage, but we're very familiar with the setup and the surroundings, and our kids know their kids, and we're aware of that space. So I think it's going to be a great place to host a regional tournament. I'm excited about the opportunity.
One final question for you, Coach. What do you guys have to do to be successful this week?
Well, first of all, we got to get healthy. We've got some guys that have been having a little flu bug, and so we've got to get that straightened out and be able to have everybody as close to 100% as possible, because it's going to take a full 80 minutes. I'm fully expecting that it's going to come right down to the final minute. It always has against Rock Springs. And then for us, we really need something positive early on, whether that's a goal, something. A goal would be great. Put us up 1-0 early. Let us be able to ride that for a little while and maybe ride it clear to the end. We're practicing penalty shots, but I don't want to do it. And so if we can take care of business, kind of like we did against Star Valley, have that 15-minute run where we just get popping in goals and everything seems to be going our way. So we want something to get that going.
Awesome, Coach. Appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Good luck on Thursday.
Hey, thank you very much. Excited for the opportunity. And will you guys be there?
Yes, we'll be there.
Oh, sweet. Great. That's awesome.
So
audio or video?
I told her I wasn't going to do it this year because she's the PA announcer this year. I don't want to sit next to her.
We want to thank Coach Brian Richens for being a part of today's show. When we come back, we will have, a part of the Jake Major with the Bullock Agency pregame coaches show as part of the Cazin's A's pregame show. When we come back, we'll have some Ellingford brothers keys to today's matchup and meet your 2024 Evanston Red Devils. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Hey there, I'm Jake Major, your local Medicare and insurance benefits advisor for the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. With over 25 years of experience protecting families in rural America, we understand the importance of having affordable insurance coverage. Whether you're searching for extra coverage or looking to understand and switch your Medicare options, I can help you find a range of top-rated insurance companies and tailor-made packages based on your needs. Call me, Jake Major, today at 307-209-4685 and let's discuss your insurance options. We're the Bullock Agency of Wyoming when benefits matter.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hardworking staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It is time for some Ellingford Brothers keys to today's matchup on the Cazin's A's pregame show. This is where I welcome in my broadcast colleague for the day. That is Mr. Michael Searle. How you doing today?
Good. How are you, Aaron?
I can't complain. I'm excited for some regional soccer. There is nothing like playoff time, the do-or-die atmosphere, and, you know, the players just backs against the wall. You got to come out and play your best. I love it. I imagine you do too as well.
I love tournament play. This is the best time of the year for any sport. When you get to the tournament play, it is just exciting. There's things that happen that you don't see during the regular season. Like you said, your back's to the wall. Doesn't matter if you're first or seventh. You've got to play all out. You've got to leave everything out on that field. So it's going to be an interesting matchup as these two are both very evenly matched, and I'm excited to see who's going to come out on top. Hopefully that's going to be our Evanston Red Devils.
What's your key to the game?
You know, I think that last game we played really well on our defensive side and kept the matchups good down there. We're just going to have to find some really good through balls and make sure that we have opportunities and shots on goal, whether that be coming from Searle or Mendez or Barker. There's a lot of keys to that. And again, I think that that's ultimately whoever's got the most shots on goal is going to come out victorious.
My key to the game for the Red Devils, get off to a good start. The first time these two teams played, it was 3 goals in the first 10 minutes, and we've heard that quite a bit about this boys' side this year. But then get off to a good start. You don't let the dog hang around in the fight because the dog could come up and bite you. Evanston Red Devils are the underdog today. So you got to think the longer they can keep this one scoreless or if they can grab a lead, the more and more the pressure goes to the Rock Springs side.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we have enough sense in playing Rock Springs a few times this year to know that we can't allow that to be the case this time. We're going to start out fast, start out quick, and make sure we strike first.
When we come back, we'll meet your Evanston Red Devils, or your 2024 Evanston Red Devils boys varsity soccer team as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
Early mornings, tired muscles, pride, and grit. At Varsity Inc., we know how much work goes into building competitive teams. We work hard providing the gear you need to celebrate the teams you love. Be your athlete's biggest fan in apparel from Varsity Inc. Come in today, 926 Main Street, Evanston.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazin's Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazin's Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazin's Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
Jigger Lichty, junior, goalkeeper.
Drew Barker, senior, forward.
Jordan Mendez, junior, forward.
Nicola Delray, senior, midfield.
Brooks Searle, junior, forward.
Saul Renova, senior, attacking mid.
Victor Lozano, sophomore, defense.
Davey Butler, midfield, junior.
Wyatt Johnson, junior, forward.
Jason Vader Tace, sophomore, defense.
Colby Ferens, senior, defense.
Max Gauger, sophomore, defense.
Caleb Davis, senior, defense.
Isaiah Leckie, junior, midfield.
Eldon Hoagman, sophomore, forward. Matthew Gauger, sophomore, midfield.
Sergio Lozano, sophomore, goalkeeper.
Gil Vega, junior, forward.
Welcome. See ya. Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Not saying see ya to you guys. I'm saying see ya to having to sit elbow to elbow with Mr. Searle as we had a little more space now up here as Riverton, their broadcaster. We appreciate them moving out quickly. But we are just about to get going here in this one as I'm super excited. Captains are meeting at midfield right now. So when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups for you brought to you by Varsity Inc. on the Cazin's Ace pregame show.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garter's Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
The tires you drive on matter. Tire quality and condition affect overall safety and how your vehicle performs. Having the right air pressure in your tires even affects gas mileage. Don't trust your tires to just anybody. Choose Freeway Tire to handle all your vehicle maintenance, including regular tire checks and rotation. When it comes to your vehicle, choose the team that really knows tires. Freeway Tire in Evanston. Stop in today.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Let's go over that starting lineup. First for the Evanston Red Devils, you have Jagger Lichty wearing number 0, senior Drew Barker. Senior, Saul Renova. Number 13, Victor Lozano. Number 14, Davey Butler. Number 16, Jay Savidra Tace. Number 17, Colby Ferens. Number 6, Brooks Searle. Number 30, Nicola Dalry, as well as number 4, Jordan Mendez, to round out the starting lineup. Now, starting lineup for the Rock Springs Tigers. Number 4, Raul Mendoza. Number 6, Jared Swafford. Number 7, Anthony Tremino. Number 8, William Mraz. Number 10, Christian Perez. Number 9, Alex Herrera. Number 11, Jose Tenorio. Number 12, William Hamilton. Goalkeeper number 18, Seth Atkinson. As that is the starting lineup for, or excuse me, you got to add Mark Hamilton to the starting lineup as well. Filberto Benitez as well. Benitez has been one of the main components of this Rock Springs team as he has 3 goals, 8 assists, 37 shots taken, 25 on frame.
37 shots taken. That means that
he's going for goal.
He's going for goal. He wants that score.
But he has 8 assists as well, which is crazy. With that many shots, you'd think that he wouldn't have as many assists as he does, but he is able to find his teammates as well. Leading is Anthony Treminio with 6 goals. Goals really spread out. Alex Herrera has 6 as well. 3 for William Moraz. 3 for Filiberto Benitez as well. As this is a very balanced Rock Springs attack.
Yeah, they have a great sense of team dynamic. They spread the field. They have a great shape. They're not just a one-man team. There's a lot of components to that team up in the front line as well as the midfield, and then they have an all-star defense back there that we're going to see these Red Devils get past a few times.
It's kind of gotten to the point in sports where when you say someone's a system, such and such system player, that's almost an insult, where it feels like this Rock Springs team, they are very good in their system, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. As the Tigers will start with the ball, and working on that far side to Treminio, as that is Brooke Searle giving chase, wearing the unfamiliar number 28. Evanston Red Devils in their white road uniforms. They are attacking from right to left if you're looking at it from the Star Valley the Star Valley press box. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Rock Springs in their black uniforms, orange stripe, as that ball is going to roll out of bounds. Colby Davis does a good job, as I combine 2 players. Does a good job warding off along the throw-in. Tigers will take it right back. It's Treminio, left wing, working on Butler. Butler did a good job staying with him. William Hamilton reverses course in the midfield.
Nice.
His pass stolen by Mendez. Here come the Red Devils trying to send Searle along. That's taken away. Played ahead. Lozano with a nice poke there. Del Rey with a good pass. Here comes Renova as he switches the play up to Barker, middle of the field. Drew Barker surveys. Finds Butler on that far wing. A little too tough on that first touch. Nicely done there on the far side by Treminio to win it back. From the Tigers, it's Benitez. Played ahead, pass, deflects to William Hamilton. He tries to make a move. Renova takes it away, fortunately right to the feet of a Rock Springs player. He fires a shot as Saavedra gets in the way of that one. Cleared away by Davis.
Nice defense on Saavedra, being able to get back in the game. He's been absent from the Devils lineup for a couple games, and we're happy to have him back.
Sporting a new accessory. Looks like that's a blue knee sleeve on his left leg. Great to see him back as the Red Devils now back to what their back four had been for most of the year. As they switch the play across, it's going to go off the Tigers, out of bounds. Goal kick coming for the Red Devils.
You can see some of the first touches on both the Tigers and the Devils a little not normal, but those are the jitters as you get into these matchups in regional tournaments. You got to settle down, calm yourself down, and you'll probably see both of these teams settle in probably the first 10 minutes.
Rock Springs was in a very similar situation last year. Unfortunately, they lost in the first round. So the Red Devils trying to reopen that wound as Renova gets ahead to it on the left wing to Mendez. As he plays it to the middle, it's Searle steps onto it, leaves it for Barker. Played ahead, looking for Mendez. Atkinson to the top of his box is going to snag this one.
Nice through ball by Drew. Brooks and Jordan just working that shape, trying to get something going there.
Couple Tigers back the other way on the near side. Work it back to the middle of the field to Saavedra, upfield defending. Slows it down for Del Rey. Drew Barker is going to be called for the foul there. But I don't think that's the worst foul in the world. Transition play. You slow it down, allow your defense to get back and set up. But set-piece defense will be important for the Red Devils today.
Absolutely, and this is something that Rock Springs is very good at, is their set pieces.
Standing over the ball is Christian Perez. Had a goal in the last game against the Red Devils. Going for goal right there. Lichty makes the save. First shot of the game belongs to the Tigers. As a nice easy stop for Lichty from about 35 yards out to start his day. Searle with a great touch to Mendez. They work it down the left wing to Renova. He slows down, splits the triple teams, able to find Del Rey in the back. He's going to play it forward, looking for the second ball cleared by the back line, right to Davey Butler. He steps onto it. Time and space is going to turn. Looking for a teammate, not sure what to do. Finds one in Mendez on the far wing. Mendez does a great job getting around the defender. Time and space to the top of the box. Fires a shot. Atkinson to save. Rebound still loose. They score! Evanston! 1-0 Red Devils. David, meet Goliath as the Red Devils go on top. 1-0. It's the senior, Drew Barker, who chips it in on what you would call, Mr. Searle?
My favorite goal, a garbage goal, and that is what you have to have, as you have Jordan taking an amazing shot and playing it off the keeper, knowing he's going to play a ball just like that, and Jordan's got a powerful leg, and Drew Barker just being in the right spot at the right time, so that's great.
That's why you crash the net, kids. No matter what happens, Barker gets the goal in the 4th minute to put the Red Devils on top, 1-0. The Tigers looking to respond. Working along the far wing. It's Benitez. Dances through a trio of Red Devils, able to play it to the wing for Terminio, able to keep it alive, trying to cross, hits Lozano in the back, goes out of bounds. Corner kick coming. As you have to understand, if you're the Red Devils, this Rock Springs team, they're going to push back. Benitez quickly trying to walk into the box, cuts to the end line, crosses it, deflected away as Lozano gets ahead to it. His clearing attempt goes backwards. A couple of Red Devils go to head the ball away as Lozano gets more of this one. Clears it out of the box, but not out of the defending third. Drew Barker will escort it forward for a Red Devils throw-in. Outside of the goal, what have you liked about the Red Devils start?
Nice passes, good decisions. We're not just playing kickball out there, making crisp first passes, carrying the ball when we need to. Oh, now there's a
opportunity in the box, slide tackle. They're going to say that Lozano.
Very good on Jay Saavedra. Dangerous play in the box is sliding. You know, I don't like that as a center referee to see those things. Very hard to call.
He got the ball, corner kick coming. They're going to go short. Nias again tries to stop, taken away nicely by Colby Ferens. Trying to play it ahead, turns it over though. Here comes Hamilton back the other way down the right wing. Chips it towards goal. No. And that hit the upright, it looked like, of the football goalpost.
That was really close. I thought that was going over Jager's hand.
I was going to say, the way it bounced out of the net, didn't look like it touched twine, but it deflected hard. As that was quite the opportunity there for Hamilton, who let it go from about 20 yards out, just missed the top of the net as Angel Gonzalez on for the Red Devils' first time as he'll replace Delry. Lozano in the back line. He's going to clear it out of bounds. Throw in coming. Tigers to throw. You go to Benitez on the left wing. They play through him quite a bit. As we talked about, over 30 shots as well as 8 assists. Renova can't escape. Cleared away, though, by Davis as he finds Barker. Time and space. He's playing it ahead as he's trying to find Searle on that right wing. Goes out of bounds. Throw in for the Tigers. But they did a good job there. This allows the back line to take a little bit of a breath.
Yeah, they need to take a breath, settle down, be patient with it. They're taking care of the things that they need to, but they've got to be calm back there. They're a little bit. This is a young defense too, if you think about it.
Ooh, foul there. As Drew Barker appears to be all right as he had his legs taken out. As an official, that didn't look like it was a dirty attempt at hurting someone. It just looked like it was a tough play on the ball.
Absolutely, just good soccer, and the advantage goes to Rock Springs, so we're going to call that and give it back to Evanston.
3 stand over the ball. Gonzalez takes a run at it. Butler takes a run at it. Renova runs at it. Rock Springs got a little close there on the free kick. Herrera turns it back over, though, as he's able to take it away from Renova. Counterattack coming for the Tigers as Lozano's going to race over the ball. Just going to play it out of bounds. Allow the Red Devils to reset defensively as they got a little frantic there. Mark Hamilton goes back to Benitez. They work it down the right wing. Tried to do a give and go there. Great defense by Ferens on the near side as he'd pretty much walled off. Mraz trying to make a run down that right wing. Goal kick coming for the Red Devils.
Nice decision on Victor Lozano's part, hustling back to get to the ball and just playing it out of bounds, getting his defense to get set back there before Rock Springs went quick, because they do love to go quick.
Lichty's goal kick turned right over to Benitez. Gonzalez does a good job getting a toe in there to take it away. Goes right back to Gonzalez. Safely plays it back to Saavedra, who's just going to blast this one upfield. Tigers play it back to the Red Devils' back line as Davis tried to make a play. Turned over. It's Terminio on the left wing. Crosses it into the box. Gonzalez coming back to knock it down. Cleared away by the back line. That's a great hustle there from Angel Gonzalez coming all the way back to make a play, or else that's a very good look at net for the Tigers.
Yeah, he's playing that defensive mid really well. He's got great ball skills, great control, so he can go back there, and he's quick to get back there, so that works in the Devils' favor.
Renova steps in front of a pass, and it looks like he split Mendez and Cyril, taken back by the Tigers. Mendez gives chase, and Mendez is going to earn the Red Devils a throw. Good hustle there from Jordan. Go to Barker. Walls off, does a good job in space, looking for Mendez down the left wing. He runs onto it, played ahead, looking for Cyril. Atkinson there to collect that one. 31:18 left to go in the first half. We have to take a quick commercial break. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devils Soccer online at mylocalradio.com. All a part of the all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. Red Devils on top, 1-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Corner kick coming for the Tigers, headed over the top of the net. Goal kick coming for the Red Devils as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devils Soccer online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. 1-0 Red Devils on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard, 29-10 left to go in the first half.
So fun to call the first goal, get the first attack.
It's Barker, middle of the field, trying to pitch it forward. It's volleyed away. With Tigers. It's Mraz down the right wing. Turns it over to Renova as he clears it off of Mraz. Throw in coming. It's Renova. Pump fakes. This time fires looking for Mendez. Goes down that line. Stays in bounds until the Tigers clear out of bounds. So the coach's box. It's a little deceiving here on the field. It's the gray line for the soccer field. The coach's box is like a foot away from behind it. There's only about 2 feet of clearance between the field and the track. Played ahead, looking for Mendez on the left wing. He runs onto it. Left side of the box, fires a shot. Atkinson off his hands again as this ball is going to roll to the left wing and escorted out of bounds by the Tigers. Throw-in coming for the Red Devils. It's Barker.
This is going to be something that the Devils need to make an adjustment of, knowing that Atkins is not going to catch the ball, field the ball. He did the same thing in the game in Rock Springs as well. And so that's something that they have got to watch and key on and make sure that they're sending balls in there that both Brooks and Drew can run in on. Hoagman, and when he's in there, get those garbage goals. I think that's where we're going to have the advantage.
Into the game for the Red Devils during the break. On our roster, we do not have a 32. It's Guild onto the field. Del Ree back on for the Red Devils as well, as he's going to be very important as a defensive mid with the Red Devils up 1-0. Ball played down the left wing. Tigers looking dangerous. Terminio cuts to the end line, plays it back to the middle of the box. Shot attempt goes awry. on the Tigers.
Oh, boy.
Another attempt blocked.
Defense.
Nicely done by Renova. Cleared away, but only as far as Newman. He has it taken by Mendez. Jordan Mendez some time. A little bit of space up this left wing as he's going to run into about 4 Rock Springs defenders. He'll slow it down, wait for his teammates. Trying to go back to Renova. It's turned over to Hamilton. Come the Tigers. Middle of the field. It's Benitez. His pass stolen, or at least cleared away by the Red Devils. Kept alive. Nicely done by Renova as Mendez tried to win the throw in. It goes off of Mendez out of bounds. That was a good hustle there from Renova to keep it in bounds initially. Tigers back the other way. Work it to Terminio on the far side. Turn back. Dropped off to Christian Perez. So he'll step into a cross, played into the box. That's going to skip into the hands of Jagger Lichty. He does a good job there, making sure to corral that one. As we've already seen 1 rebound goal in the game, rebounds are going to be of the utmost importance for both these keepers.
Yeah, I think Jagger's got better hands than Atkins. He's gonna corral that ball rather than bounce it off on most of his saves.
Mendez takes it away. Nicely done by Jordan Mendez. He's going to draw the foul as well. Good job there from Mendez to win the ball back and draw the foul. Renova will stand over the free kick. What do you want to see out of this free kick? You want to see get as far back and then crash, or?
As you're back here on the 50 and you've got spread out, I would have liked to have seen a quick go and let's get it going. You're gonna do anything and fool them just like they did if you were here. And that's what you get. I would have liked to saw a smaller set piece on that.
It goes into the box. Atkinson grabs. He's going to throw quickly to Terminio on the far side, headed along. As Benitez goes back to Terminio. Trying to find Benitez, goes behind him. Renova there to take it away. As Renova's been everywhere today in this contest. His pass to Searle, a little strong on the touches. The Tigers will retake possession. Searle does a good job trying to chase it back down, though. As Perez makes a move, foul called. As Davis went to clear it, he hit the downed Rock Springs player as Del Rey will pick up the foul call.
Yeah, and there he is arguing again. He's thinking that's not. It's different soccer in Italy.
I'd like to say just trying to massage a call the other way.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a little gamesmanship.
You don't ever see Del Rey back down either. Del Rey, sorry. He plays very aggressive and he never changes his style, and that's a big upside for the Devils.
Free kick goes out of bounds, goal kick coming. As Isaiah Lucky and Angel Gonzalez onto the field. Replacing Barker and Butler as Drew Barker has the tally for the Red Devils here early on. Onto the field is Jesus Vega for the Tigers as he will replace Mark Hamilton. Goal kick coming. A pair of nines come together as that is Herrera and Renova. Tigers win the ball back. This is Vega, his first touch of the game. Plays it along the far side to Terminio. This is Benitez trying to dance down that end line, goes out of bounds. Goal kick looks like it's coming. Tigers are arguing, but they will not win that argument.
It was a solid argument. That's hard to see back there with those gray lines.
Absolutely. Lichty will take the goal kick. He'll blast it up the left wing, looking for Renova. Gonzalez with a good job walling off his man, allowed the ball to get to Renova. He runs into a defender right away as it's Perez. Works it up the field to Herrera. Continue to the middle of the field. Pass was going to be deflected away as that was Carlos Macias that tried to play it into the box. Red Devils clear. Throw coming from William Hamilton. 23:09 left to go. Guild heads that one right back where it came from. Another throw coming for the Tigers. Benitez trying to make a move around Del Rey.
That's not happening.
Hamilton played to the top of the box, tipped away. Ball into open space as Perez does a nice job winning it back to Benitez. Angel Gonzalez is going to poke that out of bounds as Perez did a good job just getting a toe on it to keep it in. He'll throw to Macias. Perez fakes the pass, goes down the near sideline. This is Herrera. Trying to get it across. It's going to be cleared by Saavedra out of bounds with 22:28 left to go in the first half. Another throw coming for the Tigers. They go short as Benitez tries to head it along. It gets by one of the Red Devils players. That's going to end up on the foot of Lecky as he's got time. He's getting chased down from behind, though. Teammate has to alert him that he's being ran down so he can get rid of the ball. Instead, Red Devils pinned in their own end again. It's a race as Lozano does a good job walling off on Macias to earn the goal kick.
Nice job by Victor.
21:58 left to go in the first half. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is Southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
Using the old-fashioned country tradition of barn building, Martin Sheds uses the time-honored construction techniques handed down from generation to generation. For quality, care, and attention to detail, contact Martin Sheds at 307-679-8187 to get a quote today.
Water testing, water development, community enhancement grants, and seedling trees, education programs, and specialty workshops helping to preserve agriculture and natural resources in Uintah County. Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve you. Visit our website today at uintahcountycd.com.
Looking back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tigers broadcast booth, throwing for the Red Devils deep in Tigers territory leads to Delary trying to volley one. It's high into the air. It's going to go across the back line for a goal kick. 1-0 Red Devils on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We are 20-27 left to go in the first half. And what have you liked about the start for the Red Devils? I mean, they've been pinned in a little bit defensively, but they're making the most so far of their opportunities.
Again, looking at spacing and where the ball needs to go. They're hustling to the ball. They're not just waiting for the ball to come to them. That's something that we've seen them improve on all season long, so that's great. Defense is pretty solid, getting where they need to be. If they're beat, they're getting saved by Saavedra, making good decisions there. Just all around, I just think they're more aggressive than the Tigers right now.
Oh, okay. It's a Red Devils throw-in. Hamilton had reached through to poke it away from Renova. The near side official didn't see it, but the middle official did. Drew Barker back into the game for the Red Devils as he'll replace Gonzalez. The one thing I'd like to see the Red Devils do a little bit better, this is a bit nitpicky, but when you get down on defensive end, just getting out of pressure a little bit better. There's been a couple of times where they've been in dangerous spots where they've turned it over, where if you can get the ball ahead and allow yourself to breathe a little bit and force this Rock Springs team to have to go 60 yards to beat you, they're going to be much better off.
You know, and a lot of that comes with experience. Again, this is a young defense that is trying to figure out what each other does. You got to know whether or not you're going to be covered, whether or not you're just going to kick the ball out, whether you're going to stop and pass it. And I think that the one thing that they revert to every time is to just kick it out. And I think that there's been a couple instances where they could just have a nice one-touch, look at, survey the field and see where they're at, instead of just kicking it out of there.
Mendez takes it away in the attacking half. Makes a move down the left wing looking for Searle. It's a race for it. Searle gets a toe to it. Save made by Atkinson. As Searle goes tumbling down, trying to tip it over Atkinson. Atkinson made the save. Tigers come back the other way. How do you feel about that one? Play was in the box, but I don't know if in a regional game, if you want to see that be a penalty kick.
So, you know, when you're playing you're playing in a regional tournament, it's just like tournament play in your college sports or your professional sports. There's going to be a lot of things not called because you want these kids to play and you want to keep them in the tournament. That's the one thing that we're asked as referees is to keep these kids in the tournament, not always be quick to pull that card. You can talk to them, but a lot of times it's going to be some more aggressive play.
Renova did a good job taking away. Barker steals it right back. Red Devils on the counterattack. Drew Barker makes a move, trying to make a move to the outside. Turned back, but he's going to chase it down. Finds Lecky. Moves it quickly to Renova on the left wing side. He fakes. Steps into space. Poked away at the last second by Hamilton. Race for the ball. Nice move by Benitez midfield. Here comes a counterattack for the Tigers. Played ahead. Lozano is going to do a great job there walling off as Lichty comes out of his box to play that. That is the perfect way to play that defensively. Great job there by the Red Devils.
And that is why Victor Lozano has been moved back to defense, his speed, his awareness, and what to do.
And
great job.
Not an easy kid to run through as Benitez pokes it out of bounds. Throw-in coming for the Red Devils. Renova throws down the near sideline. Finds Mendez. Back to Barker, looking for Mendez down the left wing as that's going to roll just a bit too far out of bounds. Goal kick coming for the Tigers. As William Mraz will check back in for the Tigers. That goal by Drew Barker, by the way. That is his second goal of the year on his 11th shot. As Mendez will take a break. Hoagman coming in.
That shot and score by Barker couldn't have come at a better time.
You could almost see the confidence just kind of pick up a bit for this Red Devils team. Obviously, they've made a few mistakes still, but they're making mistakes, but they're making hard plays when they do make a mistake.
Absolutely. And momentum goes on their side. It's, you get scored on, and all of that pressure is on Rock Springs to get there. They're hosting the state tournament. You don't want to not be the team that's hosting and not be there. So a little bit more pressure on them to do that.
Lucky, middle of the field. Gonzalez, top of the box. Played into the box. Barker runs onto it. Barker drops it back for Lecky. He crosses it. Hoagman just can't reach it as that ball's going to roll parallel to the sideline. Hoagman gives chase, trying to keep it alive as it's unable to do so. Good hustle, though.
Absolutely.
That was a great ball in by Drew Barker. If that could have clipped off either of a defender or off of Hoagman, as Hoagman blocks a clearing attempt. This one is cleared as far as Guild. His pass goes awry, turned over middle of the field. That is one thing you don't want to do as a backline defender. Benitez steps onto it, trying to find Terminio on that far side. It's a race to the sideline. That ball is going to win the race to that sideline throw-in coming for the Red Devils. They go quickly as Lecky with a little bit of time and space.
And that's something that the Tigers just have not been able to string together is just that final pass, that final through ball, that final touch.
Ball played into the box as Lichty's going to tap this one to himself after a pretty bad turnover by the Red Devils. They had time and space, and they kind of just poked at it and played it to the middle of the field, where the Red Devils are at their best when they're making a concerted effort to make a play on the balls. Davis just pops that one high in the air, or make that Ferens, excuse me. Del Rey wins it. Looking ahead, trying to find Gonzalez down the right wing. It's a race that's going to be won by the Rock Springs Tigers defensive back. That is Jared Swafford.
Right now, that's the difference in the game. You're watching Rock Springs not go to the ball. Del Rey is going, he's going to the ball. He's not waiting for it to come to him. Evanston is being the aggressor in this match.
Drew Barker stepped on the ball. It's turned over. Race for it. Ferens does a good job getting a foot to it to play it back to Lozano. As Lozano's going to slow it down, make a play to Ferens. Great job there by Victor Lozano as Ferens clears it up the field. Turned back over, though, as Benitez turns, fires it right into the box, not giving the Red Devils any opportunity for a reprieve. Lichty's able to snag that one. Boots it away. Hamilton first to it. Macias lets it go, as that's a great play by Saavedra as he cleared it, ran onto it, clears it ahead, goes out of bounds across the sideline at midfield, throw-in coming for the Tigers. This is Christian Perez. Works it down the field to Mraz as his attempt hits, Renova stays in bounds. Ball played across. Lozano, he's got time and space, whiffs on it with the left foot. Renova, his clearing attempt goes back into the box. Opportunity for the Tigers as Lichty comes out last second, but Lozano's just going to deposit this one out across the back line. Corner kick coming for the Tigers.
2 and 3 games that Victor has just been outstanding back there in that defense, helping out the Devils get out of sticky situations.
Mendez, Searle, Davis, and Vega in for the Red Devils.
'19 is Saul Vega.
Ball into the box, deflected around, still free. Lichty goes down, cleared away by Lecky. Great job. As we're going to get a whistle blown.
Yes, stop. Yep.
As Lichty got taken out on the play. It's hard to see what happened in a massive humanity there, but
Lichty coming out to try to make a play on the ball, which is a great job being the aggressor there. Center ref just making sure that Lichty's okay.
Well, even Lecky got taken out afterwards when he tried to clear it as they're waving the training staff off.
Jackie was quick to jump on there, wasn't she? Is that Jackie? No, that's not Jackie. That must be Star Valley's trainer. Maybe it's Jackie.
Drop ball coming. It'll go right back, I believe, to the Tigers. Indeed, they do. We're back underway as Perez plays it to Vega. Good foot there from Farron. Stops a progressive attack. Pushed back ahead. Splits two Tigers defenders out of bounds. Throw in coming for the Red Devils. Farrons will take on the right wing. He throws to Del Rey. He turns, played it upfield. That's blasted back to Lozano. He's going to volley it forward as Del Rey gets taken down from behind. Probably not the most contact he's ever taken, but you feel the contact from behind. It's all gamesmanship.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that any other team in the state wouldn't do the same, because we've seen it happen multiple times throughout the state that, it's gamesmanship. Some people call it flopping. I don't think it's quite flopping as long as, there was actual contact. Drew Barker, nice move, middle of the field, trying to find Mendez. He has to come back to it. Pirouettes, able to keep it alive. Switch the play up to the far side, looking for Lecky. That's going to go out of bounds across the sideline. Which, if you're going to turn it over, I'd much rather you see it go out of bounds versus live ball turnovers. That's when Rock Springs is really dangerous in that counterattack.
Yep.
Backline play for the Tigers. Trying to work it forward, turned over. Tough first touch, though, for the Red Devils as the Tigers play it forward. Davis onto it. Tried to make a play, turned over. Saavedra batted that down with his hand, but it's a good shot by Saavedra getting back to play defense on the free kick. As if Saavedra doesn't knock that down, that's a full-blown 2-on-1. And in the game of soccer, you almost got to imagine a 2-on-1 is a goal. Christian Perez to take from about 35 yards out. Lets it go. Goes over the net, out of bounds. Goal kick coming. We have to take a quick break as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. The move down the right wing leads the ball going out of bounds. Goal kick coming for the Red Devils. 9:22 left to go in the first half. Mr. Searle, what would you say the goal for the Red Devils is to end this half right now, up 1-0?
Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep doing what you're doing. You don't need to sit back and calm down and play a different strategy. Continue to go with what your game plan was in the first half and the rest of the game, and you've got this one sealed up, I think.
Turned over in the midfield. Treminio gives it a go, but it's going to go over the net, out of bounds. Another goal kick coming.
It's hard when when a team plays when they're up and they're winning. You're not used to something like that. You don't experience that, what you have to do. So I think that the Devils have done a good job in practices to recreate situations like this where they know what they have to do, what's expected of them.
I think the only critique you could have of the Red Devils so far has been turnovers. That ball went out of bounds on the sideline, throw-in coming for the Red Devils. They've had some turnovers in the middle of the field, and another one right there on the throw-in. Good job by Lecky to win it back as Farrons boinks it off of one of the Tigers players out of bounds.
Well, again, and one of the things that you see is you saw Vega come in, and some of his touches just were not very crisp as they were in the season. It's the nerves. It's coming into tournament play. You're not settled down. You've seen Mendez make a couple bad touches. Searle make some bad touches. Barker make some bad touches. As the game has gone on, they have gotten a lot better, a lot crisper. The nerves have settled down, especially when you have a goal right early in the stuff there. Rock Springs coming down.
On the left wing, Benitez trying to keep it alive, unable to do so. He cleared it out of bounds off the field. Oh, there's a ball boy there. I was going to say that's a huge advantage for the Red Devils if you get frustrated and you just boot it out of play. That's a little sneaky tactic there from the Red Devils. They're going to go to the other side to get another ball. Take a little bit of time off the clock. Obviously, if you're the Red Devils, you're in an advantageous situation right now. Goal kick coming for Lichty, Played ahead, turned over. But Del Rey's there after the first touch. Perez is going to volley this one out of bounds. Throw-in coming for Renova on the left wing. He fires it down the line. A header attempt, nicely done by the Tigers. A clearing is popped up in the air. Mraz does a good job keeping it alive. Finds Herrera. As he loses it, Del Rey's there. Turned it upfield, trying to find Drew Barker. He found Drew Barker's arm, but I think we're going to play on as the Tigers took control of the ball. Barker trying to make a move. That is Mark Hamilton who took it away. Pass goes awry. Hamilton has to slide to clear it away. Renova steps to it. Just a little too strong on that first touch. Renova trying to say that was a throw-in for the Red Devils. It was clearly off him as Saavedra goes through the back of a Rock Springs player. Free kick coming for the Tigers. And one thing we haven't really seen from the Red Devils is your tactical fouls. I'd call that a tactical foul there by Saavedra as there was a counterattack. Ball played into the box, knocked away. Cleared by Davis as Barker takes it. And we got an injured player on the field.
Can't see who that is. He is holding his knee, though. That's not a good sign. Hamstring. Oh, it looks like it's Saavedra.
Yeah, it's not.
That's that same leg that he continues to just keep injuring, and it's unfortunate. He has not caught a break.
Yeah.
To be able to get that that one ready to go.
So how does the ball go back into play? The Red Devils had possession. Do they get it back or?
Yeah, so that'll be a drop ball. You know, here's a good thing about the Devils. Again, they're such a young team, but a lot of kids have had to step up with injuries and make plays and be in different positions. As you see, Max Gauger getting warmed up on the sideline to possibly come in for Saavedra, and he's done a really good job in Saavedra's absence to be able to step up and be out there as a sophomore. That's a tough task when you don't really have a freshman program or anything like that. You're just straight into JV and varsity, which is most of the soccer programs around the state. There's really nothing else but JV, varsity, and again, the level of what you see from JV to varsity is so much faster, so much quicker, and the Devils have some good depth coming up, which is a great sign for us.
Yeah, 6 minutes even left to go as Saavedra is up, and he is walking with a little bit of help over to the sideline. As you got to imagine, he's going to get the entirety of this half to the start of the second half to see if he can go. But you also got to be careful with, a reoccurring injury. The last thing you want to see is it go from a nagging injury to a real bad one.
Yeah, absolutely. Where the Devils have the 1-0 advantage right now, and you have the opportunity to possibly play on Saturday, it's probably a smart move on coach's part to keep Saavedra out. To be able to get healed up if there's a possibility for him to come back in on Saturday if the Devils come ahead on this match.
Drew Barker will receive the drop ball as there's about 4 Tigers ready to pounce on him. Barker makes a move around one of them. Makes a move around 2 of them. Trying to clear it ahead. That's deflects off of a defender, turned over to the Tigers. Here they come back the other way. Terminio, nice ball to Benitez into the box. Got time and space, fires a shot, and he scores. 1-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard.
Just a great through ball by Rock Springs finally putting one together. and finishing. Victor was so close, inches from saving that ball and being in position. Not a bad play on the Devils' part there. And Rock Springs comes out with a goal. Dang it.
It's an unfortunate turnover there for Barkers. He made a great move trying to send Mendez down the sideline. And as we talked about, turnovers in the midfield have been critical in this game so far, and the Tigers make the Red Devils pay there. Barker will blast it to the back line. Headed forward as the Tigers win the second ball. Played ahead, Lozano. His first touch leads to Benitez down that left wing again. Fires a shot off the crossbar. Eludes a Tiger on the rebound. Nasia steps to it, fires it just wide. 5:20 left to go in the second half. The Red Devils need to take a quick break.
And here's what we talked about. The Tigers are not going to give up. They're not going to stop coming at you. And you've got to be aware of that just because you have that. When the Tigers, kind of like a tiger, when they smell blood, you've really got to step back, breathe, and go back to what you were doing.
Davis turns it over on the right wing. Here comes Mraz. He loses it out of bounds. Throw-in coming for the Red Devils. Davis goes quickly down the sideline to Mendez. He steps to it. It's going to bounce off Mendez out of bounds. Here comes a throw-in from Mraz going quickly. Del Rey is going to draw the foul there. Little intentional hip there from Mraz. But we talked about tactical fouls. That's a good tactical foul there from the Tigers. The Red Devils had the counter opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you have to have some of those sometimes.
Mendez on the left wing. Drops to Renova. He goes to Del Rey. One on. Drops it back to Gauger. Tough play there from Gauger. Makes a good play. Finds Barker. As Barker goes down, they're going to say shoulder on shoulder. It looked like shoulder on chest to me, but here come the Tigers back the other way. Played back, middle of the box. Herrera steps to it, fires a shot that goes wide of the net. Good defense there from the Red Devils to force the miss as they need to get to the locker room. They need to get to the locker room quickly.
Yeah, 4 minutes, just under 4 minutes to get there.
Angel Gonzalez will check on for Drew Barker. And I like this. Let Drew Barker take a deep breath, regather himself, because he's going to be an important player in the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. Good tactical move by Coach to make a sub, get 30 seconds killed off that clock.
Angel Gonzalez just grabbed the back of a Rock Springs jersey, got away with it, though. Searle on the right wing. Time and space, chips it ahead, looking for Mendez. It's a race for it, cleared away by Swafford as the Red Devils with a little attack here with 3:15 left to go in the first half. Searle will throw. Goes to Leckie. Leckie, unfortunately, clears it right out of bounds, turns it back over to the Tigers. They're going to go quickly. Benitez heads it along. Looking for Herrera, is going to find him. As he turns back to the middle of the field, drops it off on the sideline. It's Benitez again, into the box. Makes a move, nicely done by Gauger to take it away. As he finds Leckie. Leckie tried to poke it along. It's nearly turned over. Gauger's going to clear it out of bounds. That's what we're talking about right there. The Red Devils have to make a concise effort to be strong on the play. That toe tipping is just not going to work. It's going to get turned over, and right there nearly got turned over into a goal. Shot towards net is grabbed by Lichty as he makes his 5th save of the game.
I think if you're the Devils at the halftime, you go hug Victor Lozano and tell him thank you for bailing them out of several situations where the Tigers just need a little bit, and he has made sure that they are not getting where they need to.
Ball played to Atkinson. He'll roll it to the back line. Tigers are going to work from the back. They find middle of the field, Mark Hamilton.
2 minutes left in the half, and Devils just wanting to escape and go and regroup and talk about what they need to do. Tigers wanting to get that attacking goal.
Attack there goes out of bounds. Goal kick coming for the Red Devils.
I think if the Devils can finish out this and not have another score on them, I think that's going to be a good momentum towards them, knowing that they can come out here and score on the Tigers.
Goal kick coming from Lichty. As Gonzalez got a 2-arm shove in the back. That might have been a let go due to the last time there was a goal kick. Gonzalez grabbed the back of a jersey. So play on. It's Del Rey. Clears it sideways, though. Benitez is going to run onto this one. They'll play it to the back. Red Devils have been pretty solid defensively when they've been able to get most of their players back behind the ball. Here comes Treminio down the sideline into Benitez as he tried to play it across, cleared away. Last second, stepping to the ball as a Tigers player. He tried to get a shot on goal. He got a bit underneath that one as he kind of lobs it over the net.
Great defense. Great defense on Caleb Davis. Just, being aware of his surroundings, where the ball was coming, knowing they were going to send it across the middle of the box. So he did a great job there.
Lichty going to Lozano, make that Renova. His pass turned over. Good job by Del Rey as he cleared it for the moment. Turned back over. Treminio. Some move in the midfield. Finds Benitez on the right wing. He's going to step into a shot as Lichty gets a hand on it. Ball's going to stay in bounds. Across the back line, they play it to Mraz. He fires towards goal as Lichty to his knees. Can't corral that one. Herrera goes down. Gauger does a good job clearing it out of bounds as the Tigers have to hurry. There's 7 seconds left to go before the end of the half. So I'm not sure they're going to be able to get this one off. Mraz quickly into the box, high into the air. They had more time than I thought they were going to, but that ball will roll harmlessly across the box to the other sideline as we head to half. Tied 1-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. As you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Dad, I feel like I got something in my eye.
Let me have a look. Natural protective features of the eye, such as eyebrows, eyelids, eyelashes, and tears, are not always enough. I've been helping people for 14 years, removing anything from metal, glass, or plastic from their eyes. I've even removed a bug that flew into my own eye. At Uintah Eye and Vision, we can help you find the perfect eye protection for playing sports or performing hazardous work to help prevent eye injuries.
Call Uintah Eye and Vision today to schedule your appointment to protect your precious eyesight. Uintah Eye and Vision, 307-789-3937.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth as it is time for the Uintah Eye and Vision halftime show, as that is very clearly not the right team, as the Rock Springs Tigers 1-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard with the Evanston Red Devils. As it is time for your first half highlights brought to you by Jackalope. 1-1. The score on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Jackalope. Let Jackalope do the hopping for your shopping. 1-1. The scores is all part of the Uintah Eye and Vision halftime show, where our vision is to improve yours. In the 4th minute, Drew Barker gets the Red Devils on the board after Mendez fires a shot into the box. Atkinson could not corral it. Mendez bangs it home on what Michael Searle would call a garbage goal. Put the Red Devils on top 1-0. And then just 6 minutes before the half, in the 34th minute, it was Filiberto Benitez scoring his 4th goal of the year to tie this one at 2. Shots on goal, Red Devils with a pair. One save for, Red Devils have 3 shots on goal. Atkinson with a pair of saves. 7 shots on goal for the Tigers. Lichty with 6 saves, as he's been very solid for the Red Devils here to start this game. When we come back, we'll hear from Kai Barker, as he's a part of the Aspen Cinema's Red Devil Spotlight, as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
It's lunchtime, and I'm stuck at the office.
Jackalope. The big game is on. I can't miss it just to pick up groceries.
Jackalope.
Mom, I need supplies for my school project.
Jackalope.
Doing the hopping for your shopping. Jackalope Delivery, 307-679-7174.
Jackalope.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast scroller, the night-lighter. And it's not long until they become the fender-benderer, the got-a-ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
Welcome to Red Devil Spotlight, brought to you by our friends at Aspen Cinemas, joined now by Evanston Senior on the football team, the basketball team, the track team, just all around Evanston Senior. Kai Barker. Kai, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you, Elon?
Good. I appreciate you taking the time to talk with me real quick. First, let's talk about the Rick and Wendy Schuler invite. You go 4 for 4, winning the 110 300-meter hurdles, as well as the long jump and the high jump. Just talk to me about how you were feeling that day.
It was kind of a weird day because after I ran some of the races, like my coach was like, "Oh, that was such a great race, good time." Like in the moment, it didn't feel amazing, at least for like both my hurdle races. But I ran like two of my second fastest times of the year, which was pretty nice. And because it just was a kind of a weird feeling day coming off of Davis on the weekend, feeling kind of sore and tired. And then for the jumps, high jump was awesome. Jumped 6'6" again this year, which was really fun. It was hard. Coach Rick Bill had to seat everybody, so he was coaching me as much as he could, trying to run between putting everybody in their lanes, having to help run the meet and coaching me, which was awesome for him to be able to help me like that. And Coach Barker was also able to help me with the high jump, which had another good day. And it was also really cool to have some of my friends and students come from school and support in like all the races. Like I could hear some people that I usually don't hear at track meets chanting my name instead, which was really nice. And long jump was also really awesome. We had a nice little tailwind, so it was let up for some good jumps.
I was about to ask, what was it like to kind of do that in front of the home crowd? I know every sport Evanston shows out when it's in town. Home football games are packed, basketball games are packed, soccer games are packed. You finally get a chance to kind of show what is probably a sport you're most passionate about off in front of your friends and your family here at home. What was that like?
Oh, it was really awesome. Like some of my friends, they kind of wish that they could have missed out on school because I high jumped early in the day before they could leave school. But some of them were able to, I wouldn't say skip class, but ask the teacher to kindly leave and go support their friends, which was awesome. And it was also really neat, like to go to school the next day and have some people come up that usually don't talk to me very much, kind of that were interested and like, "Oh, that was so awesome watching you and some of you guys run. Like we never knew like you guys were like that, kind of thing." Which is really cool. Like some people that don't know a bunch about track still supporting and having conversations about it.
Because of your effort going 4 for 4 at that meet, you're actually nominated this week for the WyoPreps Male Athlete of the Week. I understand you weren't aware of that until we just kind of talked about it, but just kind of your reaction to that really quick.
I was very surprised when you told me before this interview. I didn't realize because I think I haven't been nominated since my sophomore year when I had first ever high jumped 6'7". So it was really cool that I'm getting nominated again because I know we haven't had a ton of athletes get nominated for it. I think the last one was Brady during wrestling. So it's kind of cool to maybe not win it, but even be nominated just like some of these other really good athletes. It's a really cool thing to do.
Awesome. In Evanston, Wyoming. So Kai, I've got 10 kind of fun icebreaker questions written down. Your job will be to pick 3 numbers between 1 and 10. That'll determine the spotlight question. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. What's that first one going to be?
Number 3.
Number 3. What is the best compliment you've ever received?
It was at a track meet. Sophomore year was at the Davis Invite. The first time I ever high jumped 6'7". This random girl came up to me and said, "Man, you can jump high." And she said, might not be the best, but it's definitely the most memorable and funny one I've ever got.
Nice. All right. What's that? I mean, I was going to ask you this before we went into it, but you're signed with Weber State. Are you planning on jumping at Weber as well, or are you just going to do hurdles?
Actually, at Weber State, I'm doing high jump and the decathlon there. So I'll be doing 10 events, which will be really fun and interesting because I've only ever done that 3 times, but it's what they're kind of for.
Awesome. Okay, what's that next number going to be?
8.
8. Have you ever met a celebrity, or what celebrity would you like to meet?
Get a degree or certification. Earn your high school GED. Get job skills. Become CPR certified. Or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta BOCES number 1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
Hey, Dad, can I go play outside?
Yes, you can, but don't forget your sunglasses. Did you know that sunglasses with UV protection can help lower your risk of eye calluses, early cataracts, and macular degeneration? At Uinta Eye and Vision, we can help you find the perfect pair of prescription or non-prescription sunglasses from companies like Ray-Ban, Oakley, Maui Jim, and more. Call Uinta Eye and Vision today to protect your eyes from the sun.
Uinta Eye and Vision, 307-789-3937. Uinta Eye and Vision, 789 Eyes.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tigers broadcast booth as we begin the second half of action here. Tigers with the ball down the left wing. It is Benitez, their goal scorer. Delree's going to clear that one away. Only as far as Christian Perez as the Tigers take it right back. Going to work down this near wing, back the middle of the field. Benitez does a good job tipping it forward as they drop it off. Left wing for Macias. His cross into the box. Cleared away with the knee by Colby Ferens as Drew Barker got a touch to it, unable to keep it alive. Rock Springs played it off one of their players as Renova is going to come clear that one. Lecky plays it ahead, looking for Searle. It's a race for the ball. 2 Rock Springers players go down, and wow. The Rock Springs players ran into each other, and Searle escaped with the ball, and because Searle had the ball, they called the foul. The ref didn't want to give an advantage when 2 players from the same team run into each other, as Barker hooked it forward as Butler plays it back to Davis, has a man on him right away, taken it back by the Tigers. Somehow kept alive. Benitez couldn't believe it. He was looking at the side official because I think Benitez thought that one was out. That's going to be cleared out of bounds. Should be a goal kick. Indeed it is.
Rock Springs got away with one there. I mean, it was clearly out of bounds there. Hey, great news, too, that Saavedra Pace is back. Saavedra Tace is back on. All these different names.
So Rock Springs also got away with one where it looked like it was Mendez and Searle. We're going to go down the middle of the field with a 2-on-1. Instead, we play on. Barker wins the ball back for the Red Devils. It's cleared ahead. Bounced forward by Herrera as Ferens takes it. He's going to play to Saavedra. Tries to find Renova. It's going to go out of bounds. Throw-in coming for the Tigers. They go down the line. Herrera knocks it down, poked into the box as Lozano steps into one, clears it. It's deflected around as a pair of threes come together. Vega takes it for the Tigers. Terminio nutmegs the official. He owes him a chicken sandwich. It's Benitez on the left wing. Trying to play it back. Davis steps in. His pass taken away from behind, though. Benitez, middle of the field, makes a move. Has to retreat a bit. Fires a shot that's going to go right into the hands of Lichty, as he'll corral that one.
I think Evanston got a break there. 22 takes the ball, wants to pass in the middle there, and his other player grabs it.
Mendez with some good footwork there, trying to make another move. He stepped on the ball. It's Benitez. Counterattack coming from the Tigers. This is where they're deadly. It's Macias, right wing. Ferens, ahead.
Hey.
Foul called on the Red Devils right outside of the box. Set piece defense is going to be tested here for Evanston.
So here's where we talked about it. We talked about it last week on the set pieces. This is a good time where you can take your time, get set, be ready to go, send the ball into the box, and let's just hope that Evanston has everybody marked.
Ball into the box. They score.
Wow.
What a shot. Christian Perez shows off that left thigh, and why not? What a shot that was. 2-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard.
So how many goals does Perez have on the season?
Yeah, Christian Perez scores his. Actually, it's only his second, if you can believe it. That does not look like a 2-goal scorer on the season right there with an incredible shot off the set piece.
Yeah, he's been really accurate. He's got quite a few shots on goal, and why not? That's why they have somebody like Perez take that. Unfortunately, Lichty just right over his fingers.
That's such an incredible shot there from Perez. Not really much you can do. Barker to Delry. It's going to be played out of bounds. Throw-in coming for the Tigers. If you're the Red Devils now, doesn't matter what the score is, you have to get the next goal, and you have to pressure.
And again, there's plenty of time. We're only 5 minutes into the game in the second half. There's plenty of time to be able to just continue to play your game. Right off the ref.
It's a great defensive play by the referee.
He tried to skip over it.
One of the players apologizes to the ref. That's funny.
They don't ever apologize to me when I'm in the center.
I was going to say, I think the ref feels a little more apologetic because he blocked what was a through pass. Vega with the header goes backwards into the box onto the foot of a Tigers player. Terminio steps into a shot. Nice. Save made by Lichty, as that is a huge stop off a tough break as Vega tried to head it along. Instead, he headed it backwards right to a Tigers player. Lichty with a huge save there. The Red Devils are able to come back in this one. Mark that as a 10-bell save. It's Mendez, right wing. Time and space, looking, dribbling into it. Steps into one, fires a shot. Atkinson scores! Jordan Mendez from 30 yards out ties the game 2-2 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. You need your best players to make a play, and Mendez made a play right there. 2-2 Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard with 34:18 left to go in the second half. If the first 6 minutes are any indication of how this half is going to go, buckle up. It's going to be a roller coaster. What a shot from Mendez.
You see that Mendez lining up. If you watch Evanston soccer, you know that Mendez is going to take that shot, and what a shot by him. 25, 30 yards out. Just tremendous. You had Brooks and Drew crashing the goal too. It was just great. That was wonderful. Great shot.
Whistle blows. We're going to move the ball back to midfield, but Jordan Mendez, what a shot that was. Scores in the 46th minute, less than 2 minutes after the Tigers take a lead. Ball bouncing around in the box. Lozano trying to clear. Del Reese stabs through, finds Mendez, time and space. Attacking the midfield line, looking forward, trying to find Searle. Plays it behind him. It's a good ball. Searle can get there before it gets to the sideline. Unfortunately, the turf's going to allow that one to roll out of bounds. It's a good look there from Mendez, though. Mendez, depending on who you ask, has a goal and an assist in the game if you count the shot towards goal and the rebound banged in by Barker. In the NHL, that's an assist, so I'll give Mendez an assist here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Savager from out of nowhere runs onto it, clears it, ball volleyed to Mendez. Bounces up, gets him in the chops. He appears all right. Barker battling for it in the midfield. Turned over, Tigers. Played ahead, middle of the field. Trying to find Benitez on the near wing, unable to keep it in bounds. I think the coach's box got him there.
Yep.
As after he played the ball and looked at it in disgust. That ball will be played into the box as Lichty will field the two-hopper.
Again, we talked about this, the keys to the game. Evanston putting on the pressure for Rock Springs. And I think, again, it's going to come down to whoever gets the most shots on goal. As we can see that, Rock Springs has fired many shots on the goal. And Evanston has got their fair share as well. And so it's going to come down to the wire. And who's going to make that small mistake.
To your point, shots on frame 10-4 Tigers so far. Throw in coming as they're going to sub Hoagman, Guild, and Gonzalez as Jordan Mendez is going to take a quick break after he scores his sixth goal of the game, or of the season, to lead the Red Devils. He has a goal and an assist tonight, giving him a total of 7 points. Now, my stat sheet has them at 11, but 5 plus 2, or actually 6 plus 2 is 8, so I was wrong on that anyways. Ball into the box, played across, cleared away by Gonzalez. Tigers step to it as Gauger makes a play. Guild clears it forward. Searle.
Yeah.
Knocks it down, trying to keep it inbounds, unable to do so as that ball skips out of bounds. Tigers throw. Whistle blows as the Tigers are going to sub. This is, I believe, Mark Hamilton. Indeed it is, as he will replace Jesus Vega. Near side throw coming from Tenario.
Oh, foot got lifted up.
Indeed, they call it. Whew. The official in Michael Searle comes out right there.
I'm huge on throw-ins. You got to learn that from a small age. Of course, I did assist somebody in my earlier career with the throw-in on goal. That was fun.
Taken back as Searle gets a toe to it, unable to keep it alive. It'll roll out of bounds for a throw-in for the Tigers. We got to take a quick break with 30:45 left to play in the second half. Each team a goal here in half two as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
During the commercial break, Jair Lichty makes a huge save as it was Benitez. Filiberto Benitez has a goal already in the game. All alone on a breakaway, Lichty makes the save. Red Devils tied 2-2 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 28:40 left to go as they throw it in. Looking for Renova, middle of the field. He wins the race to the ball. Turns it upfield, looking for Mendez. Instead finds the head of the defender, Tenario. Leckie with a great ball, looking for Barker, as Barker is going to draw the foul from about as far out as where Jordan Mendez scored, maybe a couple yards further. Ooh, we're going to get a booking. William Hamilton gets a yellow card. I think I might agree with the Rock Springs fans. But as an Evanston Red Devil broadcaster, I will shed very little tears for him.
It's one of those things where you got to get control of the game, and I think that's what the referee is trying to do. It's getting a little chippy, getting a little physical, and that yellow card will calm the situation down, you hope.
So Renova stands over.
Oh, here's my favorite set piece.
About 22 yards out. And make Hoagman step off the wall. Renova blasts one into the goal. Oh. Save made by Atkinson. Corner kick coming. That's a pretty good look there from Renova from about 25 yards out.
I do believe that Renova scored twice last year in JV off of set pieces like that, so that's a great opportunity for Renova.
Corner coming. Mendez takes low. Benitez steps onto it. Leckie draws the foul again as Benitez from behind Red Devils, oh no, they're not going to allow him to move it forward, but Renova standing over it again. Waiting for the whistle. I don't think the whistle's going to go. Renova steps into it, fakes it. Mendez fires into the wall. Throw-in coming for the Red Devils. I would have rather, no, this is nothing against Jordan Mendez, but that last shot from Renova was so good. Let him go again. See if he can get one into the corner. Cleared away by the Tigers with purpose. They'll find Davies on that far side as he turns it back upfield. Red Devils are going to retreat. It's Herrera, middle of the field, as Saavedra is going to get booking.
That's going to be a yellow card there. That's a dog so. Well, it wouldn't be a dog so, but he's going to get that. He definitely went into the player.
It's a good shoulder check.
Yeah. If you're going to call it on this end, you're going to have to call it on this end.
Max Gauger on for the Red Devils. He makes a mad dash back to his center back spot where he's replacing Saavedra. Someone's got to alert him who needs to be guarded, or who needs to be marked up, excuse me. Perez stands over the free kick, this one from about 40 yards from goal. 25-45 left to go in the game. Perez gets the whistle. Lets it go into the box. Lichty comes out, and it's going in as Lichty missed it. 3-2 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as Perez scores again, this time in the
that just
65th
takes an
minute.
Unfortunate bounce on Evanston's part. Lichty making a great decision to come out and field that ball, and just takes an unfortunate bounce.
(3-2) on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 25 minutes left to work with here for the Red Devils. They trailed by 1 earlier in the contest, and that's an unfortunate one. That's one that you worry about taking the wind out of the sails. If you're the Red Devils, though, you cannot let that affect you. You have to get back to it. Barker plays it ahead off the free kick as it's cleared backwards into the box. Stop there in the box as Searle nearly got a foot to that one, and that could have been a huge chance for the Red Devils. Barker takes it back, pirouettes midfield with some space, looking for a player, goes back to the middle of the field, cleared away only as far as Gonzalez. Red Devils in the attacking third, looking for Barker. He lets it go. This is Butler. Works to Mendez on the right wing. Mendez stops, looking for a move, plays it across the box, hits a Rock Springs player as the Tigers are going to clear this one out of bounds across the sideline as Tenario didn't get all of it, but got enough of it to force it to go sideways. 3-2 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. As it looks like Mendez is going to fire this one into the box. Does so, headed away. It's a race for the free ball. Gonzalez wins it, trying to play it back into the box. He misses it. Cleared away as Guild heads it along. Gonzalez with a volley. Taken by Vega for the Tigers. Here come the Tigers back the other way. It's Macias. Played ahead. Nice job by Guild getting back to clear that one out of bounds. Throw-in coming for the Tigers.
The good thing about the Devils right now is that every time that Rock Springs has scored, they have come back with a great attack and not let anything happen. Oh, no.
Oh, as Benitez scores from 30 yards out. 4-2 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. It's a great shot from Benitez. He scores in the 66th minute. 4-2 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard.
Just a heck of a curveball by Benitez, putting in that far corner, sending it across.
This might sound a little critical, but you have to have that one in that situation. It's unfortunate for the Red Devils. It's going to let the wind out of the sails for sure. Now they got to score 2 in the next 24. But if you're on the defensive end for the Red Devils, you got to be ready to play probably some one-on-one soccer. As the Red Devils are going to do everything in their power to press and get these 2 goals back, but they got to start with getting the next one. It's Barker.
Yeah, and what the Devils need to do is keep their composure. They're going to have to not play chippy.
Opportunity for the Tigers, middle of the field. It's cleared away. It's Barker. Plays it ahead for Butler. Trying to find Renova, middle of the field. It's turned over to Macias, who hits the official again. Must have gave him a card earlier in the season. Benitez makes a move, trying to step into one for the hat trick, just over the top of the net.
If you're the Red Devils and you're watching Benitez, what he's done through the season, you're going to have to mark him. You can't leave him alone. You're going to have to play a little bit of gameplay. It's kind of like when you spy a quarterback or you play, just face guarding in basketball. This is what the Devils are going to have to do with Benitez. He's too big of a threat, and to keep him away from the goal, that's what the defense is going to have to do.
Played ahead, Renova on the left wing. Tried to clear it across, but it hits a Rock Springs player out of bounds. We have to take a quick break. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devils Soccer online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as the two side officials are going to talk this one over. And I really hope the side judge lets the official know that should have been a yellow card. Yeah, I know you can't see it on the stream, but Jace Saavedra, yeah, absolutely it should be a yellow card.
Yeah, and it's coming. And that's a good call over by the AR to bring the center official in. Number 9 knows it. He's trying to, again, there it is. But great job on the AR to call the center official over and say, that deserves a yellow card.
Unfortunately, he blasted Saavedra into the net, and it looked like he caught one of the poles, and of course with his injury history already, that is what the delay in the game is, as that was cheap. That was dirty. There's no other way around it than that ball was out of bounds by 3 feet, and then you put your shoulder into the back of a kid. I don't think the Tigers are aware they're getting a card yet, as unfortunately this is probably going to mark the end of the day for Saavedra, as he's been a warrior throughout this one. Hopefully he's all right, but I mean...
Yeah, this is twice that he's went down on that knee, and again, it's one of those injuries that's been lingering. I think he even had it last year where it bugged him, and again, unfortunately, it's that same one. And you hate to see any player go down,
especially on a play like that. That's awful. Like, if you can see the replay of it, the ball's out of bounds. Saavedra is trying to stop for the net, and he's going to have to be carried off this time. This isn't good. And then you not even two-arm shove. You put your shoulder into the back of the kid. And quite frankly, it's lucky that it's only a yellow.
Yeah.
I don't think the Tigers know they've gotten a yellow card. I didn't see who the player was that made the play.
Number 9.
Yeah, I don't see Herrera out there. So, yeah, they did get the card. And Mendez is going to go talk to the middle official, as he should. That's...
Again, and this is the hardest thing that you have to know as an official, especially in a regional tournament. And I'm not trying to advocate for Rock Springs, but again, you want these players to be able to stay on the field and be on the thing. And I would definitely really contest that as a red card. But I'm still glad that the official did make the right decision and give him a yellow card and sit him down.
I'm with you. It was egregious and uncalled for, but I don't know if it's to the level of a red card yet. But if that player does something, I think, even slightly close remotely to getting a yellow, I think then you have to give it to him. Ball turned over in the midfield. It's Renova. Plays it forward. That's going to go a little too far as Atkinson will scoop this one up. They're just hoping that Saavedra, not even for the rest of this season, just for, his summer and for the sake of other sports that, he's all right. It's Davis. It's a good clear there. Perez steps to it. It's Benitez. Works it to Christian Perez. He's got a pair in the game for the Tigers. Just over 20 minutes left to play in this one. Red Devils with some work to do. They trail 4-2 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. It's Renova. Nice play there by Hamilton as he tried to clear that one, as he's going to be able to clear. I think that one cleared the net before it hit the ground. So he got just a bit underneath that one. Goal kick coming for the Red Devils. The Lichty will take. Max Gogger is on for the Red Devils. Gonzalez with a nice touch. Renova played it in some space as Benitez will let it go out of bounds for the throw. Christian Perez. Work it to the far wing for Vega. Back to Perez, middle of the field. Gonzalez gives chase. As Perez is able to work it to the far wing. Go right back to Macias down the right wing. This is Terminio. Steps into one, fires. That goes over the net. Goal kick for the Red Devils on the way. At about what point, if you're the Red Devils, you start selling out?
I think they've still got to stick to their game. 20 minutes or 18 minutes is a lot of time on the clock. Again, a lot of the success has come from keeping the ball in shape and sending through balls to both Mendez and Searle and Barker on the sideline, and then finishing where they need to. So I don't think they need to be so concerned as letting loose right away, right now. I would say probably at the 10-minute mark, then you're going to have to start really going after some things. But again, even 10 minutes is a long time in a soccer game.
Throw in coming. Searle trying to make a move down the sideline, able to keep it in bounds. Cuts back towards the middle of the box, trying to fire across. That's deflected high in the air as Vega got his foot to it, but it goes high in the air. Searle wins the second ball, back to the middle, looking for Mendez. Good header there by Christian Perez, or else that looked like that was going to find the left foot of Mendez as Del Rey stepped into one. That goes through the uprights as he got just a bit underneath that
Where
one.
was Del Rey when we needed him this fall?
Yeah.
Mendez did an amazing job. Not taking anything away from Mendez, but, when you need a break and you need some stuff, we could have had Del Rey up there.
Yeah, that was a 35-yard field goal that I thought was going to hit the scoreboard. Cleared off of one of the Tigers players, out of bounds, throw incoming. Mendez gets it quickly. On the right wing, trying to make a move. His pass deflected by Hamilton to Benitez. He'll play it across to Macias. Up the field looking for Herrera back on. Herrera wins it back from Ferens across. Lozano's able to clear. Gonzalez with a tough first touch at the top of the box, deflected back in. Red Devils clear as Renova. Just going to play it forward, finds Mendez. Nice move by Mendez in space. Looking for Searle down that left wing. Searle trying to keep it alive. Uh-oh. Didn't like the way that he kind of stepped in the turf there. Hopefully he's all right. Sub on for the Tigers. Looks like Hoagman's going to come give Searle a break. Just the way that he went down, it kind of looked awkward. And anytime a player goes down the way he did on the leg like that, you kind of worry about, those tendons getting stretched out. But it looks like Searle, as he walked off, it looks like he's all right. It's Renova. Played up the field, off of Gonzalez, right to the Tigers as they cleared ahead. Gauger, his clearing attempt hit one of the Tigers forwards as Renova makes a play. Gonzalez drops it off for Del Rey, plays it forward, trying to find Barker.
A little extracurricular activity there. Ref had his back to it, so that's...
Yeah, game's getting a little chippy here. Subs coming for the Tigers. That's Vega coming back on. 15 minutes, 7 seconds left to go in the game. A throw down the left sideline. Dalry deflects it back out of bounds. Throw coming again, as this is Treminio. Finds Herrera. Benitez down the line as a couple of Red Devils run into each other trying to clear. It's going to go out of bounds. Good play there from Lozano as well as Davis to kind of knock that one away, as that was a dangerous ball from Benitez across.
You got to feel good with the Devils program moving forward with Lozano back there as a defender for the next couple years. That should certainly be good.
Benitez fires. It goes up over the crossbar. Anytime he steps and lets one go towards the net, you kind of wince.
You cringe. You're like, oh, boy. He's got such control with that ball. It's fun to see as a broadcaster to see some of these kids. Jordan Mendes is another one. Saul Renova. Such control when they're shooting the ball from those long distances outside the 18.
Davis to throw. Barker goes back to Davis. Headed into a volley by Del Rey with a nice little show of skill. That's cleared. Gonzalez knocks it down. Back to Renova as he cuts to the right wing. Makes a move. Looking for Barker just off of his toe. Cleared ahead. Great job by, Benitez nearly kept that in bounds. That looked like that was plastered to the bleachers. Got a foot to it. Was able to force a semi-play at the sideline. Throw-in is going to split about 6 players before the Tigers clear it into the crowd. Punched away by a fan. Must have been a keeper. Throw goes off of Mendez out of bounds. Throw-in coming for the Tigers. They'll throw down the sideline. Looking for Macias. To Herrera. So he goes down. Gauger takes it away. Only cleared as far as Benitez. He's going to step. I thought he was shooting. Instead, he goes across. Rock Springs played it off of one of their players and back further as Macias is going to chip this one into the box, as that'll land in the hands of Jagger Lichty. 12 minutes, 41 seconds left to go as we're going to take a quick break. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hard-working staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. Throw-in coming for the Red Devils in the attacking third. Mendez throws to the box, looking for Barker. Barker turns back, looking for Del Rey. Fakes the shot, looking for Renova. Unfortunately, that rolled just out in front of him. as a clearing attempt hits Davis onto the foot of Macias. Time and space down the left wing looking for Benitez. And if it stays in, no, it will not. Kind of hold your breath every time that ball goes to Benitez, as Christian Perez has a pair of goals in this game as well, both from set pieces, but Benitez has really been the focal point of that Rock Springs offense with 10:48 left to go in the game. Renova plays it ahead looking for Barker, just can't quite get there. Sub coming for the Tigers. Of note, if it's still a 2-goal game at the 5-minute mark, or a 1-goal game, or tied for a matter of fact, every time a team subs, or excuse me, every time Rock Springs subs, the clock will stop. Torreira. Trying to find Termino is going to go out of bounds. Throw in coming for the Red Devils. It's Mendez. To Delry. Nice little back heel pass there by Benitez. Gets it right back, middle of the field, dances, continues to dance. That's a pretty good form tackle there from Delry, as he's going to get a yellow. That's a good job by Macias, as a couple of Rock Springs players came in to get after Delry. But, they can be mad at him as all they want. That's still less dirty of a play than what their player did. But that doesn't matter for the fact Delry got a yellow card for that, deservingly so. You're talking about needing Delry in the fall for field goals. That tackle right there, I mean, that's a pretty good hands around the waist, roll through.
Yeah, we could have used him on the football field there.
Can't do that in this situation there, though. But ball into the box, opportunity, Tigers. Couldn't get a foot to it.
Good defense on Renova and Farron's part, marking up on their guys. 9 minutes at this point. You're gonna have to go. It's obvious that we've got to be able to get something going on the Red Devils' part.
Searle goes down. Him and Hamilton come together, but I think that was more Hamilton apologizing, and Searle's going to take him right back down. And he cleared it away. He's going to get a yellow card. I don't know. That seems the same as the one you let go for Hamilton, but it is what it is. Now, if you're the Red Devils at 8 minutes left to go, you have to attack the net.
Yeah.
You're going to reset the clock to 9:36. That seems like a bit much. Red Devils will take it. Ball played down the sideline. Nicely done by Ferentz to poke it away. Unfortunately, goes to the middle of the field as Gauger battles. Cleared. As I think Gauger got away with that one as he pushed the Rock Springs player into the clearing attempt. Mendez, 1-on-3. Trying to find a teammate. Finds one in Hogan. His pass deflects off Mendez into the box. Race for it. It's going to be cleared out of bounds sideways. If the Red Devils can get a goal here, he put the pressure on. Jordan Mendez will throw from the right wing as Lecky fires middle of the field to Butler. Trying to make a move, knocked down by Hamilton as he finds Benitez in the open field. Good job by Davis to keep it in the attacking third. Tigers blast it right back out. Throw in coming for the Tigers. Lecky finds Mendez. Just a bit behind him. Mendez was able to keep it in bounds to Lecky. To Renova. His touch to Hoagman. Just going to go out of bounds.
Just a little too much on Lecky's part, sending that over to Renova.
Searle will check back in.
Now he's got to be careful. He's got a yellow card. I know he's aggressive. I know he's going to want to be chippy. I'm not sure why I know that.
Yeah. What would you do in that situation?
I mean, it's...
You'd be a perfect angel, right?
I would. After a yellow card, you can be aggressive like that. But, again, you can keep your composure and still be aggressive at the same time. So, again, if now he's sending in
Dalry.
He's got a yellow card. keep it classy. You don't want to be that person out there. And again, you're fighting to stay alive, and we get that, we understand that, but we can definitely get it done the right way. But now you got to understand too, gameplay on the other team. They're going to go right after Del Rey. They're going to go after Searle, and try to put it in that situation.
The possibility of a red card could affect the fall sport of the player, correct? If they get a red card in the final game of the year, they could possibly miss if they play football in a football game.
Correct. If there's an infraction in a sport, you get the chance to miss your fall if you're in the spring.
Mendez.
Winter to spring.
Finds Barker middle of the field. Going back to Mendez. It's a race for it as Tremino loses the race to Mendez. Turns, looking for room, trying to fire. Plays it across, deflected back towards the keeper. Race for it as Barker pulled up at the last second as he had the number 6 of Jared Swafford lined up in his back trying to get to that ball. It's Atkinson. Boots it away. Renova wins the second ball. Played across, looking for Mendez, able to find him. Drops it back for Lecky. To Barker, middle of the field. A couple of players collide there. No avails. That's cleared out of bounds by the Tigers. Throw in coming for the Red Devils. 6 minutes to play in the game. They'll throw to Mendez. Trying to find Barker. There's Barker trying to win it back. Ball slips through to Benitez. We'll drop it back to Swafford in the back line. Go to Vega. The ball's rolling towards the sideline as Lichty's going to boot it out of bounds. Throw in coming for the Tigers. They'll go quickly. Lichty's out of the net. Macias can get a shot off. Fires. Stop there in the back line. Clearance by Davis.
Great awareness by Davis to know that Lichty came out there to get that ball. Watching Rock Springs go quick on that throw in. That was great by Davis.
If you're Lichty and you want to play that one, don't just tap it out of bounds. Send that thing to the moon so that way you can get back into your cage. Rattles around. Davis played it sideways as Ferens tries to chase it down. So he's going to escort this one out of bounds. Throwing coming for the Tigers. 5:10 left to go in the game. It's Vega. His pass stolen by Barker. Unfortunately, it only goes as far as Christian Perez. He makes a move. Trying to find space, able to do so. It's Macias. Make that Mraz, left wing. His attempt hits a Red Devil out of bounds for a corner with 4:50 left to go in the ball game. If you're the Red Devils, you got to defend this one and get going upfield. Ball played into the box, headed away by Renova. It's Benitez. Looks up, he's going to drop it back to Tenario. Smart play there from Benitez to play it to the back, try to kill more time. Ferens wins it back. Plays it upfield, that's going to go out of bounds. Throw in coming.
I think the one thing you got to say about the Devils, they have not given up. They have not just shut down like they have in the past. It's just a testament to show that they have grown as a team, grown as individuals out here to continue to play. They have been aggressive the whole game with some unfortunate, just great shots. You can't take that away from Rock Springs. But they have been I feel like they've been the aggressor when it comes to 50-50 balls, loose balls, anything that's out there. Right there, Kobe Ferens running up on that ball, So just big hands together for the Devils.
Yeah, difference in this one's a couple of screamers. As here come the Tigers looking to put it away. Middle of the box. Trying to make a move. Faked a shot back to the middle. Benitez, he scores. It's a hat trick for Benitez as he was the recipient of a crossed ball. As that looks like it will be the dagger in this one. 5-2 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. But back to your point, effort, I don't think you can question the effort of this Evanston team at all this year.
all season they've gone, and they've gotten better and better and better. It's unfortunate that it's taken. Now we're coming into the end of the season here.
But I think this year was a positive step in the right direction for the program.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, you're going to lose some key seniors next year, but you won a couple of games. You've learned how to win. You've gotten the taste of winning. You've seen how to win games. You won games in a couple of different fashions, scoring late against Riverton, and you also against Star Valley. You scored 3 early and were able to hold on for that one as Del Rey. Not quite done yet, looking for Searle. As the Red Devils win a throw-in, and the oh gosh from my broadcast partner. I think you think your son could have potentially gotten a yellow there.
It's...
Player didn't go down, though. I give the Rock Springs player a lot of credit. He got shoved pretty hard, but he stayed on his feet.
Yeah.
If he goes down, that's probably an automatic yellow.
Yeah, well, and he's already got a yellow, and so that turns into a red.
Mendez, top of the box, fires. That shot's blocked by Swafford as Barker slide tackles, but it looked like Hamilton faked him out there going for the ball. Hamilton, nice move on the sideline. Plays it up the wing. Come the Tigers, looking to counter. It's Macias, middle of the field. 2:15 left to go in the game. It's Benitez looking for 4. Ball bounces off of Gauger.
Oh, no.
Cleared sideways. That ball doesn't look like it's going to get out of bounds. It does, but it goes across the back line. Corner kick coming with 2 minutes even left to play. They're going to stop the clock to allow the subs on and off with under 5 minutes to go. That's number 5, Alejandro Macias. Cleared by Barker. Del Rey gets a foot to it, only as far as Vega as he tries to plaster that one. Got a lot of backspin on it as it looked like it'd be a good 56-degree wedge. But it's going to go out of bounds. Will it get to the bus garage? It looks like it got to the bus garage. So maybe not that great of a 56-degree wedge as it bounced forward.
Style points. We'll give him style points.
You didn't know that they multiply your score by 2 if you have more style? It's Benitez. Speaking of style, makes a move. Cuts back to the middle of the field. He's going to drop it back to his midfielder. Minute 24 left to go. As it looks like the two teams go to Medina's middle of the field. Spoke too soon. I thought they were going to just work the clock out as Benitez drops it left wing. Shot from Hamilton into the chest of Lichty.
I think he got one more shot here. Giant kick by Jagger.
Searle trying to find Mendez. Hamilton comes back to take it away. He'll get it right back with under a minute to go here in the 4A West Regional first-round matchup between the 3 and 6 seeds as a very game Red Devils team looks like they're going to fall 5-2. So the Red Devils open the scoring with Drew Barker. Rock Springs got the next 2. Jordan Mendez tied it. Then the next 3 have gone to the Tigers. Headed out of bounds. 30 seconds left to go as Davis to Barker. Looking for Mendez. Tenario plays it back to Barker as Hamilton steps in front. Played ahead. This is Tenario with 15 seconds left to go. Makes a move, cuts back, looking to fire a shot. Misses wide of the net. That one would have taken the pressure off. 5 seconds left to go.
Yeah.
As Lichty's just going to boot this one forward, as that will do it. As the Rock Springs Tigers have officially punched their ticket to the state tournament with a 5-2 victory over the Evanston Red Devils for one final time this season. We'll have our postgame show for you when we come back, but you're listening to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer online at mylocalradio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. 5-2 the final on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboards. You can feel the wind starting to pick up over here in Star Valley, but no shock there. We are in Wyoming where the W, I have learned, stands for wind.
Absolutely.
It's time for the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast meets fresh every single day, as it was Drew Barker getting the scoring going in the 4th minute. Rock Springs answered back in the 34th minute with Filiberto Benitez scoring the goal. The Tigers will take a 2-1 lead in the 55th minute, as Christian Perez blasts one home from a free kick. Jordan Mendez scores an absolute screamer in the 46th minute to tie it at 2 before Perez scored again in the 65th minute, followed by Benitez in the 66th. Benitez would score again with 3 minutes left to go in this one to make it a 5-2 game. When we come back, we'll have your Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play the Game as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer online at mylocalradio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The tires you drive on matter. Tire quality and condition affect overall safety and how your vehicle performs. Having the right air pressure in your tires even affects gas mileage. Don't trust your tires to just anybody. Choose Freeway Tire to handle all your vehicle maintenance, including regular tire checks and rotation. When it comes to your vehicle, choose the team that really knows tires. Freeway Tire in Evanston. Stop in today.
The very best place to stay when you visit Evanston, Wyoming is the Best Western Dunmar Inn. This amazing hotel is located on 10 beautiful acres and offers clean, comfortable rooms with amazing beds, a fitness center, an outdoor pool, open in the summer, and a wonderful on-site restaurant that provides a complimentary breakfast with every stay, all at an affordable rate. Whenever your travels bring you to Evanston, Wyoming, make all your room reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, 1601 Harrison Drive.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankham. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankham, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankham at 789-8910.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. 5-2 the final score on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. And, 5-2, I think that doesn't really reflect how well the Red Devils played today. The one thing you want in the final game of the season, when you come out in the state tournament, is you want your team to come out and show up I'd say the Red Devils showed up today.
They did. They gave it everything. They left everything on the field. There was not one bit of they played so good together, so well as individuals, so well as a team, as a group. They've come a long way through the season, and again, like we talked, it's a good, bright future for them. And so I those things. So just it was a great game. Great game. The score definitely does not reflect of what they did.
It's time for the Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game. For that, we turn it over to Michael Searle. I think we're in agreement on this one.
Absolutely. I'm going to give that Precision Play of the Game to Jordan Mendez, stepping out at the 25-yard, almost 30-yard marker and just blasting left-footed into the corner. You see something like that, and you don't think it's going to go in the back of the net, and it just screamed right back there to get it 2-2. So Precision Play of the Game, Jordan Mendez.
My favorite part about a goal like that is seeing the crowd. We have the windows open over here in Star Valley, and I get pretty loud sometimes after a goal, and just seeing half the crowd turn and look. I think that's one of the favorite parts of calling soccer, and, man, it's been so much fun to do so. And Mendez's goal, that's why it's so much fun. When you can bring people out of your seat the way Jordan Mendez can, it makes this sport so much more fun. When we come back, we'll have your Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages, as you're watching a First Bank Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
What is Uinta BOCES #1? It's your community college to pursue your degree or certificate. It's high school equivalency. It's CPR and other workforce training. It's cooking and computer classes. It's 3D printers, vinyl cutters, and other free tools. We're many different things to many different people, meeting the education needs of the place we call home. So what is Uinta BOCES #1? That's for you to decide. Come see us today and let us help you make your educational dreams come true.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It is time for your Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything is better with Pepsi. Mr. Searle, who is better today?
Pepsi Player of the Game, Drew Barker. You know that I love garbage goals. They're my favorite goal in the world. Jordan sends a ball into the box. He shoots on the keeper. The keeper ricochets it off, and Drew Barker is there to put it in the back of the net. Pepsi Player of the Game for Drew Barker. It doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah, there's something about a screamer the way that Jordan Mendez scored, which, of course, awesome highlight reel goal. But there's just something that, as a teammate, when you see a teammate go to the greasy areas, not to get too much into hockey terms, but go to the greasy areas and score. I like to call them greasy goals, where you get a rebound, you put it in. But that's just going to the spot, going to the net, and that's where you're going to score goals. So great job by Drew Barker, as we are going to bring in head coach of the Evanston Red Devils, Coach Brian Richens, into the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth for your final interview of the year. Just think about it. After today, you don't have to deal with me anymore.
I wanted to keep talking to you.
No. It's
Absolutely,
unfortunate.
I did.
But, we were talking that as a coach, I think the thing that you can ask for as your team is that if you're going to come out in a playoff game, you want to give a dogged great effort. And I thought you guys had a great effort today.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. These guys worked so hard, and they played really well. I mean, we had some moments today that were just gorgeous. Not enough of them, of course. But no, super proud of the guys. I love the way they came out and fought. I love the energy. Just so many good things.
Yeah, so, Drew Barker gets you guys on the boards early on, and he's a senior. Talk about the impact that Drew Barker has had on this program, because he's an awesome kid. I've gotten to know him in the little bit that I've done Evanston soccer, and he's a great kid, great leader, leads by example, and I think he's a kid that if you could clone 11 of them, you'd want all 11.
Absolutely. Good motor, good energy, fights hard. I'd love for him to have focused just on soccer, but the basketball team and football team wouldn't have loved it. So, I mean, and that's the only thing he has that was a dig on him, is just not enough experience on the soccer field. You know, the touches and whatever. But his energy, his effort, his leadership, the way he loves his guys. I mean, just everything you want in a high school athlete, Drew Barker's it. Never a problem with grades, and never a problem with behavior. I mean, he's just a golden kid, and I just love him.
And for everything we said about Drew Barker, I think that can be spread to all the seniors on this team.
Whole team, I just told them. I mean, this team was so fun this year. There was zero drama. There was no problems between teammates. We didn't have any trouble with the school. I mean, there was zero amounts of drama. They just focused on getting better at soccer, and you saw it from Star Valley beating us 6-0 in the first game at the Jamboree when we could barely pass a ball around, to now we're fighting with the third-place team in the region right to the bitter end. The growth that this team showed, and the unity, the love they have for each other, just absolutely golden. I mean, just a phenomenal group of guys.
That's what I want to talk to you about. I think this is a pretty good building blocks team where you put the foundation in. And I feel like this team is a team that is progressed this program. It's tough being kind of a young program, and you don't have some of the advantages that maybe a Jackson or a Kelly Walsh have of those kids playing year round. But I think the program made a lot of progress this year.
Absolutely, I totally agree with that. I mean, when you look at the number of sophomores that come in and contribute, the number of juniors that are out there fighting, and I told them, these things don't happen from March to May. We've got a lot of work to do in the off season. Summer starting. It's this kind of stuff that kind of makes me tired to think about. We got to start over and head back through the year again. But those are the things that have to be put in. And the thing is, a bunch of them are willing to do it. And the optimism we have around this group of kids is really high.
One final question for you, Coach. Give me a lasting memory that you guys will have, because you had some big moments this year, from breaking that losing streak to getting a decision on the road against Riverton. It may have only been a draw, but one of the things in a program when you're a program that's struggling, getting a decision on the road, that's huge. That's something that you have to learn to win on the road. But it wasn't a win, but you got points on the road for the first time in quite a while. What are some of the memories you're going to take from this season?
Well, for me, the number one memory is beating the Braves at home. I mean, that was special.
The way we duck in the press box.
Yeah, I'm watching the AD. He sees me. That was the moment right there. That was the moment when I knew that what we were doing was working, that the guys believed in each other and believed in what we were trying to put in place. And I feel like that turned our season a little bit. Now, did we come out and win the rest of the games? No. But we did definitely take a step forward as a unit in belief and in unity and in caring, and then just being able to be coached. And so that for me was a big moment. Certainly the draw in Riverton was big and fun, and we enjoyed that trip. Overall, honestly, it was really good. I think that just every night in practice, the nights in practice, just getting together and having fun and working on stuff. It was so heartwarming to see Drew's goal, because all week long we worked on different ways we can incorporate that attacking midfielder in with our forwards into the attack. And to have it happen that soon, both forwards slide over, leave space in behind, the shot goes, Drew's there, and we finish it in. So I guess that's, for me, their coachability and willingness to learn and grow together was my highlight. But
awesome.
I definitely loved that win at home. That was a good night.
Awesome, Coach. I really appreciate your time coming up, and, after a couple of rough days, you're still so generous with your time to come and give us a post-game interview, because I know if I was a coach in some of the games, I'd be head down, don't recognize me, hats and glasses to the bus. But we really appreciate your time.
We know we got fans at home that love us and care for us, and we know these guys need talked about and loved up. And anyway, it's a joy. It's a joy to talk about my guys.
And we want to thank all of those fans at home for joining us, because without you guys, this is possible. We want to thank all of our sponsors for one last time. For one last time in the soccer season, go Red Devils.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston Red Devil Sports on MyLocalRadio.com. Until next time, go Devils.